welcome back to Paper Highlighter, your go-to hotspot for all the mess, madness, and oh my gosh moments from the world of reality TV. And tonight, oh, buckle up, because it's chaos served piping hot. First up, the mask is off. Cara from 90 Day Fiancé has been caught cozying up with none other than her ex, Barcelona DJ Husky. Not only is she hanging out with him at 3 a.m., but they're dropping music videos together. Did Cara trade her golden couple image with Guillermo for a shot at fame? Fans think the dots are connecting, and fast. Meanwhile, Gino is being blasted for allegedly fake crying on camera. Jasmine claims his dramatic meltdown was nothing more than a stunt for screen time, and receipts are flying. Could this be the fakest breakdown in franchise history? Next, baby fever alert. Emily and Kobe might be on the road to baby number 4. They already have their hands full with 3 little ones, but Emily's teasing fans with cryptic posts about adding another bundle of joy. Will the family of 5 soon become 6 or more? Then, Jenny Slatten is stressed to the max over her café venture with Sumit. Between a sketchy location and financial strains, Jenny admits they really need this business to succeed. But can the café actually pull them out of debt, or will it crash before takeoff? Up next, tensions explode in the other way. Mannon and Anthony's showdown over money and family hits a boiling point. From emotional airport goodbyes to $30K in bills, their marriage is hanging by a thread. Viewers say this could be the most toxic couple of the season. And finally, brace yourselves. Luke has fans gagging after revealing a very bizarre tattoo in a very private place. Yes, you heard right. He inked Madeleine's name right next to his manhood. The internet is losing it, calling it creepy, desperate, and downright disturbing. And honestly, they're not wrong. So, from cheating scandals to fake tears, baby rumors to business disasters, and tattoos we never wanted to see, this lineup is one for the books. Now let's roll into tonight's first headline. Cara's bombshell fling with DJ Husky. The 90 Day Fiancé star once looked like the picture of stability, but fans are buzzing that Cara may have torched her marriage for someone with serious music industry clout. And tonight, we know who that someone is. Let's break it down. Cara has been one half of what many fans once labeled a dream pairing. Guillermo, the charming husband from Venezuela, and Cara, the ambitious go-getter, gave us hope that love could survive the franchise curse. But lately, eagle-eyed viewers have noticed the shift. Cara grinning at late-night texts, Guillermo looking more withdrawn, and whispers that an old flame was back in the picture. Now, the speculation has gone full-blown confirmation. A Reddit thread just spilled the tea, dropping photos that allegedly show Cara's ex, known in the music world as DJ Husky. And let me tell you, this isn't some random ex from a decade ago fading into the background. Husky is a Barcelona-based producer who fuses Latin and bachata beats, boasting over 400,000 monthly Spotify listeners. Screenshots of his Spotify and Shazam presence have been circulating like wildfire, with captions like, "So this is the guy Cara risked it all for?" Here's where it gets even messier. Fans point to Cara's own words. She once admitted she and Husky had hooked up back in 2011, long before Guillermo entered the picture. At the time, she brushed it off as ancient history. But Guillermo has never forgotten that Husky was bold enough to ask Cara out even after she got married. And now, the two aren't just reconnecting, they're collaborating. Social media receipts show Cara and Husky working together on tracks like Lento and Criminal. Screenshots of behind-the-scenes footage from their music videos have surfaced, with Cara looking mighty comfortable by his side. One fan quipped in the comments, "Guess she's not just dropping beats, she's dropping vows." And the timeline? That's what has Guillermo and viewers side-eyeing hard. Cara has been spotted at Husky's place until 3 a.m., even bragging about it in a not-so-subtle way. Guillermo, who once praised Cara's independence, now feels blindsided. He's hinted at wanting more freedom lately, almost as if he knew something was brewing. Fans dissected his last few Instagram stories where his smiles didn't quite reach his eyes. But let's be real. There's another layer here. For Cara, being attached to a rising star like Husky isn't just personal, it could be professional. One Redditor summed it up bluntly: advance your career, girl. With Husky's streaming numbers and international reach, Cara could be eyeing a rebrand as more than just a reality TV star. The big question? Was this just old flames sparking harmlessly, or did Cara cross the line? For Guillermo, the optics alone scream betrayal. Fans argue he's nothing but loyal, so if Cara traded him in for clout, it's a storyline no amount of smooth beats can soften.
Don't touch that dial because the drama's only heating up. From secret flings to staged tears, we've got Gino Palazzolo accused of the fakest crying scene in 90-day history. Yep, you'll want receipts for this one. Let's get into it. If you've been following Gino and Jasmine's storyline, you know it's been messy from day one. The open marriage drama, the accusations, the pregnancy bombshell with Matt, it's like TLC threw every possible twist into their storyline. But the latest wrinkle has fans raising eyebrows not at Jasmine, but at Gino. After Jasmine revealed she was pregnant, not with Gino's child, but with Matt's, Gino was shown storming out of the apartment in tears. Cameras caught him breaking down, sobbing, calling Jasmine a liar, and telling the world his heart was shattered. On screen, it played like a gut-wrenching moment. But behind the scenes, Jasmine claims it was all staged. According to Jasmine, Gino wasn't devastated, he was thrilled. In fact, she says he called his cousin right after filming the scene, bragging, "I'm going to look so good. I hope they use this in the trailer." That one line flipped the entire script. Suddenly, viewers who once pitied Gino were replaying the footage with fresh eyes. Was this Oscar-worthy fakery? Reddit threads lit up instantly. One fan wrote, "I knew those tears looked forced. He cried like a toddler who just got caught stealing cookies." Another added, "Gino doesn't want Jasmine back. He wants screen time." Screenshots of Jasmine's Instagram story accusing him of manipulation started circulating with side-by-side comparisons of his on-screen sobbing and his smirking family calls. And speaking of family, this is where it gets spicy. Jasmine claims Gino's cousin Dana was the one who leaked his post-filming brag to her. Remember, Dana and his wife have been close allies to Jasmine since the breakup, even siding with her publicly. For Gino, that's a double betrayal. Not only is Jasmine calling him a fake, but his own blood is allegedly handing her the receipts. Now, let's not forget, Gino's track record isn't spotless. Fans have long criticized his controlling behavior, his awkward excuses, and his lack of real accountability. But fake crying? That hits a whole new low. Sympathy is one of the few currencies that matter in reality TV, and if Gino was cashing it in falsely, fans say it proves what they've suspected all along. He's more invested in the storyline than the relationship. Still, some defenders are pushing back. A few viewers argue that editing could have twisted things, that maybe Gino did cry genuinely and then tried to laugh it off later with family. But those voices are being drowned out by the majority shouting, "Gino exposed." And if the allegations are true, this could tank whatever comeback narrative he was hoping for. Instead of viewers rallying around his pain, they might see him as the villain in disguise, the guy who weaponized tears while Jasmine took the fall for everything else. Keep it locked, because if you thought fake tears were wild, wait until you hear Who's Talking Baby number 4. Yup, Emily and Kobe might be expanding their family again, and fans have opinions. Let's set the stage. Emily and Kobe's journey has always been a mix of chaos and charm.
Remember, they first met in China during what was supposed to be a one-night fling. That fling turned into an unexpected pregnancy, which snowballed into a full-blown love story with a marriage and 3 kids. Fans have followed their evolution from Kobe meeting his toddler son for the first time, to the couple living in her parents' basement, to finally buying a home of their own. Now, just when people thought they might finally slow down, Emily has stirred the pot again. In a recent Instagram story, she shared cryptic comments about wanting more babies. Her exact words? Something along the lines of, "Give me all the babies in the world." Cue fan speculation going into overdrive. Screenshots of the post flooded Reddit, with users dissecting every emoji and punctuation mark. Some argued she was just being playful, while others claimed it was her sly way of hinting at a pregnancy announcement. One Redditor joked, "At this point, Emily's uterus deserves its own spin-off." Another chimed in with, "Kobe's expression when she tells him about baby number 4 will be meme gold." To be clear, Emily isn't pregnant right now, but she admitted she has baby fever and doesn't plan to stop until she reaches her desired number. What that magic number is, only she knows. Still, fans are convinced a maternity shoot could be in the near future, given how casually she teased the idea. What makes this even juicier is the couple's track record. Their first child arrived under stressful circumstances, but by baby number 3, they were calling them miracle blessings. Now, the idea of adding another sibling seems both natural and insane. Natural because Emily has openly loved being a mom. Insane because 3 kids under one roof already keep their hands full 24/7.
Stick around because the baby talk is just the start. Coming up, Jenny and Sumit are fighting for independence, and their brand new café might be the make or break moment of their marriage. Let's break it down. Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh have been through everything: an age gap romance, endless disapproval from his parents, and years of cultural clashes. Fans finally cheered when they tied the knot, hoping they'd get a break from constant judgment. But married life hasn't been smooth sailing. Sumit recently lost his job, forcing the couple to move back in with his family. And if you know anything about Jenny, you know living under her in-laws' roof is her worst nightmare. Cue the cafe plan, a new family business that could, in theory, bring in money and independence. Here's the problem: nothing is going to plan. Jenny admitted on camera that she's nervous the whole venture is a ticking time bomb. She revealed that their chosen location doesn't even have proper water inlets or outlets. Imagine trying to run a cafe without reliable plumbing. That's not a hiccup. That's a crisis. Sumit tried to convince his family that an alternate site could work, but they weren't buying it. His brother even quit his job to help with the cafe, but now the family worries that all their savings have already been poured into a doomed project. Viewers watched Jenny pacing nervously as she confessed, "Neither location is ideal or perfect, but at least in the front will attract more business." Meanwhile, Sumit insisted they had already invested too much to back out, saying, "So much money has already been spent. I already gave the rent, I already paid the security and everything." That financial burden hangs over the couple like a storm cloud. On social media, fans are divided. Some think this cafe dream is Jenny and Sumit's chance to finally build a future together on their own terms. Others see it as a financial sinkhole, and worse, another excuse for Sumit's family to meddle in their lives. One Redditor snarked, "Forget coffee, they should sell popcorn, because we're all watching this flop in real time." The stakes are huge. For Jenny, success means more than just money. She's desperate to move out of Sumit's parents' house and reclaim some freedom. As she put it herself, "I don't know how long I can live with his family." For Sumit, it's about proving to both his parents and viewers that he can be the provider Jenny deserves. But if the cafe crashes, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just financially, but emotionally too. And let's not forget, this isn't just a business. It's also a test of Jenny and Sumit's partnership. Can they actually work together under pressure, or will the cafe turn into another wedge that drives them apart? Fans are already predicting shouting matches over customers, menus, and money. TLC producers must be rubbing their hands together because this storyline screams ratings gold. Fans are split. Some root for Jenny and Sumit to finally succeed. Others predict the cafe will flop harder than Ed's engagement plans. Either way, the drama is brewing hot. Mannon and Anthony's journey has been a whirlwind since the season premiere. She's the breadwinner, juggling work and the household, while Anthony has been taking care of their son, Benjamin. On the surface, it looked like a balanced partnership. But once cameras followed them packing up their lives in America to move to France, everything started unraveling. The episode shows Manon teary-eyed, overwhelmed as she packed her car. She confessed she wasn't sure if she was making the right decision, leaving behind her U.S. life. After all, she's built her career and achievements there, only to uproot for Anthony's dream of being closer to his family. As she told cameras, "I never imagined losing everything after so much hard work, but I also need to save my marriage." Fast forward to their drive to the airport, and the cracks widened. Anthony and Manon clashed over finances, and that's where fans saw just how far apart their priorities are. Manon dropped a bombshell. They had spent nearly $30,000 in just the last 4 weeks on credit cards, hospital bills, and other expenses. She was clearly frustrated, her voice shaking as she listed the costs. Anthony, on the other hand, brushed it off, saying, "Once we're back with my family, meals are on me." The tension only grew when the couple started talking about parenting. Anthony insisted his way of handling stress and money was just different, but Manon snapped back that her entire life was on hold while he coasted. Cue her breaking down in the car, desperately trying not to cry. Fans couldn't help but compare it to other infamous franchise meltdowns. One meme showed Danielle's binder throw side by side with Manon's breakdown, captioned, "History repeats itself." What makes this feud stand out is that it's not just about moving or bills, it's about control, respect, and resentment. Manon feels like she sacrificed everything for Anthony while he downplays her struggles. TLC clearly knew what they were doing by airing these raw arguments front and center because the internet lit up with debates about who's really at fault. Some viewers argue Manon is being dramatic, saying she knew what she signed up for when she agreed to move. Others believe she's the only one carrying the weight of the family, and Anthony's laid-back attitude is infuriating. Either way, this couple is quickly becoming the season's lightning rod for conflict. And let's not forget, the move to France hasn't even fully begun yet. If they're this explosive on the drive to the airport, just imagine what's coming once culture clashes, family expectations, and tighter finances hit.
Don't touch that dial, because just when you think things can't get more shocking, along comes Luke with a tattoo reveal that's got the entire fandom gagging. Yep, this one is jaw-dropping in all the wrong ways. All right, buckle up. We've seen couples on this franchise exchange rings, tattoos, even matching outfits, but Luke's latest gesture is in a category all its own. In a scene that TLC blurred for obvious reasons, Luke dropped his pants on camera to show off a brand new tattoo. Madeleine's name etched right next to his penis. Yes, you heard that correctly. He then proudly flaunted the tattoo over a video chat with Madeleine, laughing and saying he wanted her to see just how much he loved her. Now, the internet reaction was instant. Screenshots of the blurred scene hit Reddit within minutes of the episode airing, with threads titled, TLC, we did not need this, and Luke has officially lost it. One viewer summed it up perfectly. I've seen a lot of dumb things on the show, but this might top the list. What made the reveal even more outrageous was the context. Madeleine, who has been pushing Luke for a grand wedding, including a helicopter entry no less, seemed half amused, half shocked. Luke claimed the tattoo was his way of proving his commitment, but fans aren't buying it. They're calling it desperation disguised as romance. Let's not forget Luke's history. He's been criticized for moving too fast, spending beyond his means, and getting involved with Madeleine, a 20-year-old with breast implants, despite glaring red flags. So when viewers saw him drop this tattoo bombshell, the consensus was that it wasn't love, it was a stunt. And the memes? Relentless. One viral edit compared Luke to a contestant on Jackass, while another showed screenshots with the caption, when TLC says bring drama and you bring your pubes? Fans also dragged TLC for even filming the moment, with one Redditor asking, why did a cameraman have to stand there and watch this? But beneath the laughter, there's real concern. Many fans believe Luke is spiraling, doing whatever it takes to hold on to Madeleine and stay relevant on the show. One fan commented, this isn't love, it's self-sabotage, and TLC is egging him on. There's also speculation that the tattoo may have been done in a drunken state. A few viewers pointed out how sheepish Luke seemed in his bathroom confessional, nervously giggling while saying Madeleine has excellent taste. It gave the impression he regretted it even as he was showing it off. If you love the chaos, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a drop of the tea. Share your hot takes in the comments, and don't forget, you can keep up with us on socials for all the gossip between uploads. And trust me, tomorrow's stories, even wilder. You won't believe who's stepping into the spotlight next. This is Paper Highlighter, where reality gets messy and we make it shine. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.